Hello everyone and welcome to Rudy's Retro Intel. On today's show we're going to see, can we get VGA out of an Apple IIe or an Apple II Plus? Well, according to Joe's from Joe's Computer Museum, with this card you can, so let's peek inside and poke around. I want to do a shout out to everyone watching, my Patreon members, subscribers, and viewers like you. I really appreciate you coming. Now let's get back to the video. So here we can see the Apple II VGA card, or Apple IIe VGA card, and it's running with a Raspberry Pi Pico. Very small card, all surface mount, very elegant. Joe puts a smiley face on his cards too, and it's labeled with the front and back. And this board also comes with this other adapter. This is the VGA adapter that you can plug in to for your cable for your monitor, and I ordered it with this and the little ribbon cable, which the ribbon cable plugs in into the little board like so. Let's see, there we go. So this goes into your computer, and then this goes on the back. You can have it somewhere along the back side of your case, and yeah, get VGA out. So let's take a closer look at this, but before we do that, let's see where you can get them. So to get your board, you just go to jcm-1.com. This is Joe's Computer Museum. This is a picture of Joe. Hi, Joe. And yeah, he has tons of things here. You can work with him and get some hardware production stuff done, do repairs, a lot of cool things. And on the shop site, you have all kinds of parts and kits for a lot of retro things. He even selling the Tiny Comp that I've worked on, and I'm selling on his site for $8 to $16, pretty cheap. You can use it for multiple different computers. It's really tiny, size of a quarter, or a Canadian loony toony. Works on just basically wiring it into your existing computer. And off you go. I have it here set up for the Atari 2600. Here's the another picture of the 2600, the Atari 600 XL, and I even have it hooked up for the Timex Sinclair 1000, which is the similar as the Timex ZX81. And yeah, we're getting composite video out really nicely from this unit. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to look at the board here, and it's the A2 VGA Apple II VGA adapter. So here's the adapter card. It comes with this board here that you break out, so you can leave it like this and plugged in on your computer, or you can break out the board, which is what I have. And this allows you then to run a cable and have it set out externally in the back like so. And that way you're not, having a cable hanging out the side or the back. But yeah, excellent idea. And the price is really dirt cheap. I mean, between $34.99 and $40.99 US for a VGA card for your IIe is fantastic. So thanks, Joe, for putting this out and for the quick delivery. So let's go back to the bench and see how we can plug this into our IIe and see how it works. Okay, so before we start plugging the cards, let's make sure the IIe is working. I got my composite and VGA monitor out here and my IIe. So let's power that on and make sure that it's working. And it is working. This is a boot menu that's slightly different than what you would see on a regular IIe. It's got a ROM in here. It's updated to call the ROM-X, and it gives you a nice interface. Plus, I'm not booting from any floppy drives. I'm booting from a unit called a W drive, which is I put inside the computer. We'll show you that in a moment. But as we can see, the computer is working. So This is composite. And now let's actually let's reboot. And let's go to number 7. And here we're going to run Choplifter. So we can see Choplifter running here. And yeah, so this is what the video looks like. Okay, so here's the TUI on the bench. Let's open it up and see if we can put this card in. So here's the lid. Put this to the side. Alright, so my TUI is pretty packed. Got a lot of interesting cards in here. So let's see, what am I going to put this? Let's pull this card out for now. So this is the soft card. This is the Z80 or Z80 card. Let's pull that out for now, put that aside, and we're going to put this in now. On the board it says front and back, so that means the card goes in a certain way. That means this has to face to the front of the computer. And let's see if it's showing up on the camera. See, it says front and back, so make sure you plug it in correctly. So I'm going to plug this into this slot here, like so. Now on the back there are ports that we can use to screw this in, so we'll do that later because right now we want to just do a test. So yeah, let's change camera angles around and see if we're getting video from this VGA card. Alright, we got the card plugged in, the model set up. Let's power it on and switch the inputs. There we go. And I'm going to change the source. I don't have a capture card that will capture a VGA, but this will be good for now. Let's change the source to a VGA and power on the TUI. Oh, look at that. We're getting video. Looking pretty slick. I'm not sure if it's showing up properly on the camera, but it does look really, really nice on here. I'm going to, yep, things look good. Maybe we can adjust the picture mode. Make it a little brighter. And what I'm going to do is actually going to power back off and power back on, and we're going to go, I'm going to go down to Choplifter again. So let's do that, number 7. Why Choplifter? Because it's my favorite game. Why not? And yeah, it looks really good on here. It looks amazingly sharp. Now it's not showing up on probably as well as the camera as I would have it on here, but the yeah, it looks really, really sharp. And guess what? Now I can get VGA. Hopefully I can get an adapter put in, and I can get an adapter which will allow me to go from VGA to HDMI, and then I can actually do proper recordings with that. But yeah, it looks really nice. It looks really good. I'm very happy with the board. Again, it's very cheap. The nice thing with this board is that if you live in Europe, for example, and you have an NTSC Apple IIe, you could plug this in, get VGA, and plug it into your monitor, or even you know, with an adapter for RGB to HDMI. I'm assuming. I haven't tested on the European models, but it looks really good and very nice. And for the price, you can't beat it. Well, that's it for this video. Pretty quick one. The Apple II and IIe VGA card for, you know, $40 US or less is fantastic. You know, big thanks to Joe for selling all these cool retro things. If you have a IIe or 2 Plus, make sure to look into getting one and check it out. It's another way to get excellent video as opposed to just composite out of your IIe. I want to thank everyone again for watching, my Patreon members, subscribers, and viewers like yourself. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Take care.